Hi BookTube, it's Gina and I am here today to do a very exciting announcement video. This is to announce the Book Trek 2021 Readathon. Now this is an idea that was cooked up by Vin at Revenant Reads. I will link his channel, of course, and his announcement video down below. This is a 5-month mission to celebrate Star Trek. Now, just to be clear, I would consider myself a Star Trek fan, albeit a pretty, baby one. I've watched a few of the series. I have never read any of the books. I don't own any cool Star Trek merch. So this readathon is going to be for anybody who's even remotely interested in Star Trek. Now, the readathon is going to go as follows. It's going to be a 5-month readathon where we will read at least one book from each of the iterations of the Star Trek franchise, going in order of production-ish. So in August, we're going to read one book or more from the original series up through the original series movies. I don't think I've even seen all the original series, or actually even any of the movies. So I may also add watching a few of the movies to my August plan. So in August, we're going to be reading at least one book from the original series. So that's the Kirk, Spock, McCoy era, which I love. In September, we're going to be reading something from The Next Generation. So that series and any of their associated movies. October is going to be Deep Space Nine. November is going to be Voyager. And December is going to be Enterprise. Now, like I said, I'm not a gigantic Star Trek Trekkie. I am a definite, well, maybe I'm a Trekkie. I'm not sure what the definition is. But you may be wondering, Gina, you don't seem like a Star Trek person. How did you get roped into doing this as a co-host? And this is really fun because in my What's Cheering Me Up video, and I just posted last week, I talked about how I've been watching the Star Trek series in order from start to finish. And I am currently on Voyager, and I'm just loving it. I'm having so much fun. I've actually never watched any of the Voyager episodes. I'm not sure how I missed them over the years, but I've never watched any Voyager episodes. So I'm watching all of them from start to finish, and I'm about halfway through Voyager right now and just having a blast. And so on that video, Vin sent me a comment and said, do you have a way I can contact you? It's an urgent Starfleet matter. And of course, my ears perked up, and we've been talking on Voxer, and he shared this project with me, and I was eager to hop on board. I just think it's going to be a lot of fun to figure out a little bit more and learn a little bit more about the Star Trek universe. Sorry, I've got cats going crazy around here, and read some Star Trek books. I've never read a Star Trek book, so this is going to be a really fun adventure for me. And I have to say that as I'm thinking about what I'm going to be doing and talking about and watching, I kind of feel like my 10-year-old self when I was setting up my Barbie dolls to play with. I have this fun feeling of I'm getting ready to play, and I'm really excited about that. So if you would like to participate, use the hashtag BookTrek2021. You can read a Star Trek book. You can watch the videos, maybe watch a movie. I am trying to figure out what I'm going to read. So I did buy 2 Star Trek books for my Kindle that I will be reading. And one of them, I already forgot what it's called. I'll pop a picture up here. It says on the website, this is book number 1, but when I look at all of the multiple iterations of these book series. There are bazillions of book number ones. So I'm not exactly sure which number one this is, but I bought a book on my Kindle that is billed as one of the earliest ones in the series. So I'm going to start with that. I also bought Sarek, which is Sarek is Spock's father. I'm going to read that one, but I may also do a little book shopping at the used bookstore and see if I can find some fun old copies. That might be a fun shopping expedition to go on. I tried to do a little bit of research on what books to read, and I landed on these web pages, you guys, with flow charts of the books and spreadsheets, and it kind of made my brain explode. So I'm just going to dive in and read a few and not try to go in order or anything like that, because I have a feeling that might just be too much for my little ensign brain. So the other co-hosts are, well, the person who initiated this or who thought this up is Vin at Revenant Reads. So I'll, of course, link him down below. It's also co-hosted by Michael K. Vaughan, Mark Richardson at Richardson Reads, and Steve Donoghue. So I'm excited to be reading some Star Trek books with those guys are real Star Trek fans. So I have a feeling I'm going to learn some fun things about Star Trek as I go through this process. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.